star, riot maker, mood-stricken, animal in need, bad seed, untamable, beast. Everybody around me always think
Good morning. I'm excited. It's time to get our purpose in. We're about to get it in this morning. It's Saturday morning, 8:30. Good morning to everyone getting in. I'm TK Sherman, your purpose coach. Y'all ready?
I'm a rapper. I can catch her, and she will.
Woo! Let's do this morning. Y'all don't know nothing about this. Y'all don't know nothing about
You
this.
hungry and tired?
Are you hungry?
Give
Yep.
me food, let me sleep.
Yeah, good morning.
I come to you weak.
Woo! It's Saturday morning. We about to get these 5 tips how to beat procrastination. I know some of y'all need these muscles worked out this morning, that mind, that heart, that purpose. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. You need that athletical in your life. It's time for the purpose therapy, baby. Are you excited this morning? If you haven't, then you need to share with your friends and let's get this. Yes, let's get it this morning. I don't think you're ready this morning. Good morning. I'm TK Sherman, your purpose coach, telling you, let's be empowered to live your purpose. Let me tell you, for those who don't know, I started this purpose journey back while I was serving my country on active duty. I was trying to figure out what I was created to do, and it bothered me so much that it was just really starting to kick in. People were trying to maximize their careers and do those different things, and I began to realize there was something inside of me burning for me to grow deeper. And so no one would give me practical applications in how to find my purpose or even coach me. They would always give me cliches that wouldn't help me move any further. So after I got out of the military, I began to work for self-employed people, and then I began to realize that purpose wasn't what we thought it was. I realized that I was created for a reason, and each reason was different. So by doing that, I have learned from my failures, my mistakes, my successes that have allowed me to now be a purpose coach. Today I want to give you 5 tips, might give you some bonuses. You're going to see what's called P2P on the screen, which means purpose to purpose, and you're going to hear me say it, type it in at different times. Do me a favor while we're broadcasting, double tap that screen, give me hearts, and either swipe to the right or swipe up to share this broadcast. I want you to think about this, right? How do you identify? I wrote some notes because I didn't want to miss anything. I didn't want to get too excited and get so pumped up. I wanted to write some points down that I thought would be helpful. So let's start. I had to find out, as I was researching about procrastination, I found out that one of the psychologists, Dr. Pierce Steer, had told and taught people that procrastination had different behaviors. And by doing that, it allowed them to have personalities. So sometimes, for those who don't know, procrastination has personalities. And when I did my own self, I was like, wow, I ended up being a big dreamer. And by being a big dreamer, it allowed me to understand why I procrastinated about things, why I put things off, and why I wouldn't always run to things. So by doing that, I had to go even deeper. And in doing that, I realized that there were 4 pillars of procrastination. I wrote them down so that I could make sure that I didn't miss any as I was talking to you today. The first one of the 4 pillars, which is different than the points, this is just the opening, it's called a low task value. LTV, low task value. Let me put this to you seriously. Low task value are things that we've made important, but were not important. Things that we make important that are not really important, that can be either unpleasant, boring, but we realize that we put them, good morning sunshine lady, and good morning to everyone else. It's so glad to have you on here. Right now we're talking about procrastination, and we're talking about the 4 pillars of procrastination. You're going to have to catch a replay for the first intro part. And what we're talking about is LTV, low task values. And a lot of us make this mistake that we put these things on our to-do list and our goal list, and then when we see them, because they don't bring any enthusiasm to it, no excitement to them, it drives our passion and our desire down. So one of those 4 pillars is LTV, low task value. Number 2 is our personality. A lot of times our personality messes us up because we're not around the right people to push and feed or interject into our personality. The biggest one is number 3 for me, expectations. Woohoo! A lot of times we set too high of, hi Sharita, how are you? We set too high of expectations, and it messes us up because we can't really commit to what we have an expectation for. Let me say that again. We cannot commit to what we have expected for. Hey, how you doing, Nola Gal for life? So think about that. Keep double tapping that screen, give hearts. We're talking about the 4 pillars of procrastination, and then I'm going to give you the 5 points. Then we have to understand another pillar of procrastination is goal failure. It's so good to see you. Good morning to you too. Goal failure is a reason why so many of us procrastinate, because we don't like being a failure. Let's talk about fear. Fear is one of the greatest contributors of procrastination. It's the fear of failure, the fear, hey pretty boy Timmy, the fear of making mistakes. And we won't be honest, a lot of us have a fear of success because we've never tasted it, but we fantasize in our mind what that success would be like. By doing that, we don't go any further than where we're at because we won't deal with the fear. So we procrastinate, and that procrastination is killing our purpose. Let's get into the 5 tips, but we had to look at those. This one's a tough one for a lot of people. And in dealing with the first tip is once you get up out of bed, the study shows that first 30 minutes of life helps determine what we're going to do for the rest of the day. If you hit the snooze button, it tells your body, your purpose, that hey, it's okay to slow down. You might not be a morning person, which goes back to the personality of the 4 pillars of procrastination. However you start your day is going to tell a lot to the purpose of that day. So what I've learned to do is when I get up is to clear my mind of everything, write a to-do list. Thanks, no problem. To write a to-do list. Many of us don't set the 30 minutes aside. You don't do what it takes to be 1, successful, 2, to fulfill your purpose, and 3, to go after it. So you get up in the first 30 minutes, the only thing you're doing is your mind is racing all over the place. You haven't set a time for anything, whether naturally or spiritually, however you want to accomplish your day, and you haven't set it aside for work. You haven't cleared your mind. Point number 2, I'm sorry if you missed it, point 1 is the first 30 minutes of your day. And the question under that, if you're writing notes, is what do you do every day? Which leads me to point 2, being self-aware. Being self-aware. Self-aware is monumental to your purpose. Being self-aware is monumental to your purpose. You have to understand that procrastination comes in 2 forms. Either you're like me, a lot of times I have a difficulty in starting the task. Or number 2 is getting distracted while you're working on a task. If that's you, type P2P in the screen. Hey guys, I only see brown hearts. Is that it? All right. Who is that? Sharita. Sharita asks, what if you're just laying in the bed for the first 30 minutes? I'm gonna mess you up. Okay, right? I just slept. Alarm clock goes off. Watch this. This is the first decision I have to make for the day. Thanks, MLA53. This is the first decision you're making of the day. I need you to move past where you're thinking. Let me coach you for a minute. This is the first decision, whether you're going to go left, go right, or pull a jump shot, this is that pivotal moment that you make the decision for the rest of your day. You're going to either hit the snooze button or decide to sit up. But when you're laying in the bed for 30 minutes, you have to decide what really happens in that 30 minutes. Is your mind going to race? Is it going to try to go back to sleep? What decision are you making in that first 30 minutes? Would it benefit you to sit up and actually write to allow the creativity? Would it benefit you to get up and not check the emails, but realize in your task list that you need to take out the bottom 10 and only work on the top 3? What are you going to do in the first 30 minutes? I can't answer that because only you know realistically in that first decision when you wake up what that next 30 minutes is going to entail. I hope that helped you, Sharita. If you did, type P2P. We were talking about number 2, becoming more self-aware. There are 2 things that procrastination comes in. It comes in 2 forms. Number 1, difficulty in starting a task. Me. I'm guilty of that. Number 2 is getting distracted while working on a task. How you doing, Miss Anchored Soul? So glad to have you. If you guys haven't shared, for those who don't know, I'm TK Sherman, Purpose Coach, CEO of Sherman Investment Group. I teach people how to be empowered to live their purpose. You can meet me at tksherman.com. I do that. It is a great morning. I teach people how to do that. We're talking about the 5 tips of how to beat procrastination. We're on number 2. Catch the replay, definitely. Number 2, so right, you have to tell yourself, these wonderful cliches. I need to get started. I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed. I just can't afford to do it right now. Just give me 5 more minutes. Those are messing you up. Here's the thing for people. Number 3 is embrace imperfection. Embrace imperfection. How you doing, Sunshine Lady? Welcome back. Are you embracing the imperfections of your life? Are you embracing things that don't turn out? How you doing, Woody Mac? Wait, there's only brown hearts going across that screen. Okay, there's some red hearts. If you're with me, type P2P on the screen. If you're with me or if you're new, let me know where you're new and where you're from. Type new and where you're from. There you go. All right, now because I was wondering, I was going to stop. I really was going to stop because I didn't think anybody was getting anything. I was wondering, had you shared it? If you don't know how to share, swipe to your right or swipe up. All right, there we go. Let me know. Because this morning is about being athletic. Good morning. I wanted to say hi to you, Miss Anchor, too. All right, you're new. No, guys, just the reason why you're typing P2P in the screen means purpose to purpose, which means you're moving purpose to purpose. How you doing, Nancy? So let's deal with number 3 right now. You done got me excited, y'all. Those hearts are flowing from Charlotte, North Carolina. I love you, Sharita. Chicago's in the building. Chocolate hearts from Germany. Awesome. Sunshine ladies in the building. So, right, number 3, we're talking about embracing your imperfections. If you got a blotch right here, right? I don't have a haircut right now, right? I don't have, hi to you too. I don't have a haircut, so my brand isn't fabulous. You know, I got a big head. It might not be small like Morris Chestnut with a wonderful smile, but guess what? I'm embracing my imperfection. If you don't learn to do that in your life, in your relationships, in your purpose, thanks. My wife tells me that too. Just whatever. But really, and from a brand standpoint, I look horrible right now. I think I'm doing my Hugh Jackman on for a moment, but I'll get it cut later. But if you're not willing to embrace your imperfections, like now, I can talk about it, right? You are not going to get there. So it procrastinates because you think everything has to be perfected. That's a problem. Good morning, AM Holding too, right? Number 4 is huge. Number 4 is huge. Hang out with people who inspire you to take action. Hey, Colin Hamlet from all the way from the UK. Good morning to you too. Number 4 is hang out with people who inspire you to take action. Hang out. So let me help you, right? Me and you, realistically, if we were able to hang with Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, T.D. Jakes, Ellen, Steve Harvey, these people are consistently Gary Vaynerchuk, Jay Stone, Monica, Sean Thomas, any of these guys, right? Even the people, how you doing, No God for Life, Mario Armstrong, right? Even Nicole Walters, who they call Scope Oprah, right? If these people inspire you, think about just hanging with them for 10 minutes. What would it do to your life? I need you for a moment. Type somebody on the screen right now that you think if you could just have 10 minutes with every day that you believe could inspire you. Just somebody. I don't care if it's a celebrity. I don't care if you think it's Kim Kardashian. I don't care if you think it's David Chappelle. It doesn't really matter. Type on the screen who you feel that you could work with and they would inspire you to take action. And I want you to, right, as you're typing down there, I want you to think about that. You have to surround yourself with people. It is unrealistic for me to believe I could sit with T.D. Jakes. Phenomenal, right? So we get a chance to get a glimpse of his life quite a bit. Jeff Olson, right? Les Brown, right? I got you, Les Brown. I'm with you. How you doing, Miss Missy Jones? It's so good to see you. Always thanks for following me, right? So I'm getting ready to speed, guys. So good morning to you too. So let's deal with this, right? You can't realistically hang with those people, but who can you hang with that will allow you to be inspired to take action? You, from this day forward, you've got to find that person who pushes you. Number 5, I have one more point. Number 5, it is time for you to stop playing and get a buddy. It is time for you to stop playing and get a buddy. That's it. I'm not going to give you a whole lot of things. Number 6 is get a grip. There you go. Yes, I have a push partner. So as long as they inspire you to take action, that's the difference. There's people who inspire you and inspire you to do nothing. There's people who inspire you and inspire you to take action. You want the person who inspires you to go forward and is not going to allow you to stop. That's part of getting that buddy. Number 6, get a grip and just go out and execute. Get a grip of all of these points we talked about and just go execute, right? And number 7. Shh. Number 7. Shh. Enjoy yourself and relax. P2P. So, right? Somebody said, listen, right? We got shh. I'm not going to do it again because somebody's going to think I've lost it. So, right, for those who don't know, I'm TK Sherman, Purpose Coach, CEO of Sherman Investment Group. I coach people on how to live their purpose and fulfill it. Every Tuesday and every Saturday at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. For this month of October, I give out purpose points. I'm only doing it after this month, one day a week. So, guess what? Number one, how you doing, Shady 27? Number 1 was the first 30 minutes of your day. What do you do with the first 30 days? Number 2 was being more self-aware. Number 3 was embrace imperfection. Number 4 is you got to hang out with people who inspire you. I like that. Push partner. I think we should get some t-shirts like that. You know what I'm saying? That says push partner. Yeah. Number 5, a hashtag that push partner. Okay, I'm still trying to find my purpose. We'll get to that. Number 5, get a buddy.